पुष्टि हुई है, इसलिए इनकी अरेस्टिंग की गई है। जी, थैंक यू।
All right, Mr. Dobal, thank you very much for being with us on the broadcast and in fact sharing the updates that we are tracking very closely here. And now joining me live on the telecast is Mr. Vikram Singh, who is the ex-DGP of the Uttar Pradesh Police. Thank you very much for being with us, sir, as in fact we are gathering more details and in fact the nitty-gritties of the case are very disturbing. Unfortunately, this is not the first of the cases that have emerged from the discourse of the horrific crimes that we see being committed against the minors. But in this case, what pertains to be is the involvement of her own mother. How do you react to such rampant cases and in fact the reason behind such cases coming up at this point of time? This minor girl must have witnessed years of trauma to also in fact muster up the courage to go and speak to their father about such acts that have been committed in the presence of her mother.
Good afternoon, Simran. Nothing shocks and surprises me any longer. This level of depravity is the rarest of the rare case, and I do strongly recommend, as Mr. Dobal has said, that her statement has been recorded under old 164 CRPC, current 183 Bharati Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita. But I do hope there are women investigators who will go to the bottom of this. I would not trust any male investigator. I have yet to know, and I will be very satisfied if it is confirmed that the POCSO Act has also been invoked in this case. But the complicity of the mother has adds a new dimension to the societal issues when it comes to the depravity and the perversion. Even animals would be more responsible and protective towards their children than human beings like this psychologically challenged mother. I will stop at that, but Simran, I would say that this investigation should be concluded with the medical report and all the forensic, etc., within the next 15 days, put into a fast-track court, and ensure it doesn't really matter who the accused is, whether BJP or any party. But the bottom line is that such monsters need to be punished in record time, when it will not help if he belongs to the ruling party or any other political outfit. And the mother, too, is a willing accessory to the crime. Therefore, I would strongly recommend the mother deserves an even heavier punishment, and the child should be, I would recommend, should be in the custody of the father or the juvenile homes. Certainly not with this kind of a depraved and a pervert mother.
Well, definitely, Mr. Singh, as Anamika, the woman here in contention, has held the BJP women morchas in Haridwar district. But after the news crippled about her name in the case, she was stripped from the party post. She has not held a party post post 2024, but at the same time, it remains to be of importance, of a lot of prominence about what kind of a people are we witnessing around us in the leadership close to the political significance. Is that not a bigger question to look at such cases which have been coming up, which also defames the kind of recognition, respect and the kind of influence of a political party?
Let me tell you that I tend to agree with Gunther Grass when he said lofty ideals but lowly conduct. The society has fallen to a new low. It will put to shame even the pervasive society of the West. The depravity that the mother has displayed and shown. I know she may have been divested of her role in the BJP or any ruling party, but the fact of the matter is that the societal questions that arise if the mother herself is a willing accessory to the exploitation and the sexual and the brutal exploitation of her own daughter, legitimate daughter, her own flesh and blood. Well, it requires a deeper psychological analysis, investigation, and indeed a white paper on this investigation would go to show to the window of the personality of such a depraved accused. I would not say it is a normal crime, it is depravity of the worst kind, and therefore I would advise the psychologists, the psychometrists, and also professional investigators to get inside the eyeballs of the mother and see what ultimately prompted her to do what she did.
All right, Mr. Singh, thank you very much for being with us on the broadcast.